What's up everyone, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to go through the Gold Rush new challenges today. We're going to see what tips I can provide to you to 3-star that and hopefully get some success. So stay tuned. Welcome back everybody. So today we're going to go through Gold Rush and see if we're able to provide any help whatsoever to 3-star this. Actually, I've gone through these first two tiers once, so I'll cut this one a little bit short right before finishing it. What happened was I had about 4 or 5 characters, had a ton of bleeds. Before I could quit, they all bled out. So we'll go ahead and go through this now. So tier 13, recommendation squad level 76 plus. Obviously we can't get there yet, but gear tier 14 plus and 4 plus red stars, city only. So just taking a look at the rewards compared to tier 12, 10k bump, which is nothing, and a whole 25 orb fragments. Are you kidding me, Foxnext, Scopely? You know, come on. We should be able to get a little bit more than that for as hard and as much resources have to be pumped in to go from one tier to the next. So you can do better than that. So let's go ahead and go through this one. So I am going to use my full symbiote squad plus Doc Ock. So you can see pretty beefy. You know, these are what I have for my ISO 8s currently, you know, for these tunes. So take a look at that, see, you know, what works for you. Scream isn't as high up as I'd like yet, but she's still sitting 82k, not too bad. But so I made sure I had health on her. But let's go through it. And going through them earlier, you know, I do have a solid squad, so it wasn't too hard for me. Results may vary, of course, but try some different things out. I just do recommend using the symbiotes just because of that turn meter manipulation with Carnage. So any day now, come on. Okay, so let's see who we have on the board here. So Black Bolt and Symbiote Spider-Man obviously seem to be the two we need to target. First off, yeah, I'm definitely going to try and knock out Black Bolt first if possible. So I'm going to go ahead and extend that. And put some offense down on Black Bolt just in case he does decide to get a turn. Which he does, and he takes out my Shocker. Okay, so let's I'm gonna go ahead and let's just flip that. And heal block is this team's biggest enemy, so if you can do what you can to avoid that at all costs, do that. So next, you know, I do want to chain. However, I do need to focus on symbiote. So let's put defense down on him. And I'm going to go ahead and disrupt this trio here. And I'm going to ability block symbiote so he can't get off his ultimate or anything like that. I'm going to hold off on Doc Ock's ultimate there. Just because they already have slow except for symbiote, but want to wait for a couple more tunes. Okay, let's see if we can spread some of those bleeds. Again, I'm going to save that ultimate for the next wave. pay attention to your turn meter too. You know, just make sure you're trying to hit the guy that's going to come at you next, if possible. I think that kind of goes without saying though. So, gonna go ahead and stun Mysterio and flip those, or try to at least. Say Carnage is the biggest threat on the board who can actually do something right now. Okay. Again, try and get rid of that deflect. Don't want to take him out just yet. Again, because those summons come up. Let's just go ahead and knock them out. Okay, so who to focus on here? Again, I tend to always focus on Black Bolt. He can ruin your day just in the blink of an eye, but I'm going to go ahead and ability block Loki. And let's go ahead and extend that. So Loki's gone. I don't want her getting off her her taunt either. Yeah. Go ahead and put some offense down. And I'd say this wave is pretty much handled, so who's up next? So, okay, so this is going to definitely be the hardest wave. Magneto with those blinds to me is the biggest threat. And then probably Emma. So let's go ahead and stun Emma. And let's spread this. See if we can't spread. I was trying to spread that disrupt over. Let's go ahead and take care of Mags. Go ahead and extend that stun. Again, I'm not going to finish this one off just because I only have one more turn to go. And I wanted to make sure I show you guys the next round. So I'm going to go ahead and quit out of this, but you can see pretty easy with this team. Use those symbiotes. I'm telling you, they're pretty ridiculous when it comes to turn meter manipulation. Nobody comes close. I can't really take a punch though, like some of the other teams out there. So if somebody does get a move off or heal block, you're in for a world of hurt. All right, so let's try tier 14 here. Again, same team. And if you don't have a full symbiote team, minus anti-venom, Ghost Rider's a good choice there. Miss Marvel for those assists. If you want to run a full Brawlers team with those ISO 8s, so they're potentially getting 3 hits in, that's definitely a good recommendation as well. But that last node, it was really just that initial burst that kind of did some damage, and then that last wave that came through, were some heavy hitters, some really good tunes. You just had to take care of them as quickly as possible, get them stunned so they're not doing as much as they would normally do. So here we have to defeat the marked enemy to win. So we have Cyclops and Maw here. So so he's got Disrupt, so obviously I'm going to avoid him right now until I can get Scream over there or Carnage to flip some buffs. I definitely want to... Let's see. I definitely want to try an ability block Scientist Supreme if I'm able to. I'm going to put offense down on her, so when she puts off her ult, it doesn't do nearly as much damage. So you see there. And unfortunately, Scientist Supreme did get her ult off, so no heal blocks though. So, got a couple choices here. I think I'm going to go ahead and I don't want her flipping, but she's got some time. So I'm going to go ahead and ability block Coles so he doesn't get that taunt off. I'm trying to avoid hitting Greg too. Okay. Let's go ahead and put Disrupt on that trio there. See if we can spread some bleeds. And let's see, let's just go ahead and spread that. Greg's gonna take a pounding, but what the hell. Would have been nice to be able to put that on him, but he's got disrupted, so that's not really gonna help us out. So I'm gonna go ahead and stun him. Now we need to go over, oh crap, okay. So again, we're trying to take care of the marked ones. Let's start working on Maw. Spread some love over here to the other guys. You can see, despite that, you know, I'm still in good health. Now it's time to start working on this dude. We got to find a way to take care of that second Cole that came down as well. Try and get him stunned, blinded, whatever, you know, whatever we can do. Probably, let's see, I'll try and get an offense down on that Cole as well, so his retaliation doesn't do the amount of damage that it's currently doing. Let's go ahead and take out Hella. And now let's work on flipping some buffs. So we went ahead and wasn't able to flip the taunt, but still in good shape here. Go ahead and ability block Psylocke so she doesn't take everything and put it on anybody over here. So far so good. Couple missteps, you know, with a couple of Coles coming down, but other than that, nothing too bad. Spread some of those bleeds over to Gamora. Alright, so Maw is gone. Let's go ahead and flip that Death Proof. Hit him for a second time. Start getting some defense downs around the block. Again, flip that Death Proof. Let's go ahead and hit Psylocke for this stun. And that should just about do it. So guys, that's how you 3-star this node. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I had a really strong team. Go through it, try a few things out. If you can do the symbiotes, definitely do the symbiotes. You know, Doc Ock is a real big help there, adding some slows, flipping any buffs that come around. But truthfully, you could tell, you know, on that tier 13, they hardly got a turn. Tier 14 was a little more difficult, but they're not really hitting for what they normally would with all those debuffs sitting on them. So so far so good, guys. We're gonna go ahead and later I'll do a medical supply run. I'll be sure to upload that video as well, but here on this one, make sure you subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys, and thanks for watching.